Welcome to M.M.B. University. If you're tuning in, we're going to get into a beat breakdown for ICEMAN Part 3 inspired by Drake's ICEMAN albums. So we're going to go through an anthology, a series of just different beat breakdowns based on his albums. But let's get into it. What we're going to first get into is the melody, go over some drums, 808s, and I'm going to show you guys the before and after, and as well as the structure of the beat, just to make sure that it's ready, song ready for an artist to rap on. So without further ado, here's the main melody. This is taken from Cymatics. I flipped it. I believe I chopped it up and I pitched it a couple octaves up, but here's the main melody. So it's like a kind of like a dark, menacing type of melody. Okay, so that's the main melody, and now we're going to get into the counter melodies. So I'm using Labs. I'm using a magnet reader, a tape piano sound from Labs. This is a free plugin right here. Definitely highly suggest you getting it if you don't have it already, to help create your counter melodies or just melodies in general. And then here's another counter melody. So that's a flute right there, very light sounding flute. And then this is the bridge part. So let's see what it sounds like here. So what I did here, I put the main melody into a low pass just to make the bridge sound different. And then I also added a pad. And within this pad, I added a Cymatics plugin called Illusion. Really cool. So let's see what it sounds like without this plugin. So now let's see what it sounds like with the plugin. So definitely suggest that this is a free plugin from Cymatics. Highly suggest using it because it can make the melodies sound different. It adds an extra texture to it right there. So now we have the melodies. Now let's get into the drums. Hold on a second. Clap. Clap, hi-hat, snare. The perk. Another perk. So we have a clap, hi-hat, snare, perk, another perk, a kick, and now the 808. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So around 6, 7 drums right there, and then 7 drums, and then we have the 808 right there. So on top of that, we have the added effects, the crash. We have the riser for the transition of the beat. Yeah, it's fairly simple. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's kind of simple, decently simple. 5 different melodies throughout the beat. Now we have this right here, as you can see, the structure of it. Intro, just getting the artist, the listener ready and acclimated to the main melody. This is going to be the verse, as you can see. Verse section, chorus section, verse. Then we have the bridge. Then we get back into the chorus, the verse, and then the bridge. The second bridge is longer. Oftentimes I add the second bridge, the first bridge, better yet, I have no drums, as you can see, going on. The second bridge, I like to add drums to it, just to create some variation. And then the end of the song is going to be the chorus again. But I do strip out the drums at the second part of the chorus. So that's how it is. You guys can structure it however you would like. Like I said, the goal is just to make this song, make the beat song ready. You want to make sure that it's clear and understood to the artist that, okay, this is clearly the chorus, this is clearly the verse, and this is clearly the bridge and intro as well. I also included some beat breaks right here. So there's some gaps where the drums are cut out. So let's see what it sounds like. So just creating some different variations, etc. with this. But like I said, the goal is to make it song ready. This is already mixed. I utilized Logic Pro's adaptive limiter on here. But without further ado, I'm going to play the first part of the beat, and then let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you want to hear more of. Like I said, this beat in particular, a lot of the beats I'll mix it up, whether I'm creating, if I'm using a sample, for example, I'm also creating my own melodies, counter melodies as well. So a lot of beats, in fact, the majority of the beats that I use, I just create from scratch. But sometimes I like to get inspiration from other producers, etc. Cymatics is really cool because they offer a lot of great resources for producers, as I already showed you guys some of the plugins as well. In fact, this is a plugin being used on the main melody. So the Space Light is fire. So highly suggest going to the website. Like I said, a lot of this is free. And let's play the full beat, first part of the beat. And thank you for tuning in. All right. This is MMB University, aka Kevin.